drives corner. Joe McInerney.
I don't know what just happened. I think Price corner just threw in the towel.
David Price in the
They must have sensed.
suffers his 7th defeat.
Let me shut up. Let's let this play through on TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com.
Console with him and congratulate with him. Will this be the last time for David Price in the ring? Dereck Chisora marches on. It's a significant victory on his CV. 32nd victory, 23rd by the way of knockout, Darren. And it was a fight that started with intent, but really hotted up in the third and fourth.
The tempo was increased by Chisora, but it makes me wonder, you know, was there an issue with David Price before the fight? The fact that
You know my thoughts are, before they get to a replay, I'm guessing, okay, well, put it this way. At the end of round number 3, David Price took some shots, knowing his history, that he would have usually went down for. Now, I understand and completely understand that what happened with Patrick Day, his funeral was today. Rest in peace. Maxim Dadashev. A couple of other fighters were seriously hurt and lost their lives over the last year or so. But his team seemingly threw in the towel, as it looked like in round 4. Maybe if the ref was to allow it to continue, or his corner was to allow it to continue, that after he was kind of pushed down, kind of a knockdown, it was a little weird. But it looks like that Dereck Chisora was going to finish him off, and it probably was going to be some biblical brutal shit. Similar to when David Price fought Sergey Kuzmin and he was close to being knocked out, and you know he quit and they blamed it on some type of shoulder shit. But listen in, please subscribe. Okay, that's what put him down. Okay, I see now.
stood up, you know, he did seem okay. Did seem like he regrouped. He was nodding to the referee saying he was okay.
Yeah.
But the corner were having none of it. And
See his eyes.
Howard Foster being accused of being overly cautious.
Oh, there's the towel.
See the towel flying. I thought momentarily the referee had seen enough in David Price's eyes, but then the towel came into the ring, and
well, there you have it.
Victory for Dereck Chisora. What next for David Price at this stage of his career? He argued he was in his prime at 36, Darren, but with a 7th career defeat, and there have been 7.
They must have knew Del Boy was going to hurt him. Something seriously. Man, but isn't that what you kind of pay to see Price for? You know, I mean, he is, you know, somewhat of a masochist. Like, we want to see him get knocked out. I mean, we don't want to see him get hurt.
He did have some success there. What a great career he has. And if he does choose to hang up his gloves, I'm extremely proud of him. He can be extremely proud of himself.
Dang, he was doing pretty good.
Dereck Chisora.
WBO.
Let's listen in. Please subscribe.
Attached to this, will that have ramifications as the WBO belt goes on the line with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes of round number 4 as referee Howard Foster calls a halt to the contest. The winner by TKO victory from Finchley, London, Dereck Chisora.
Man, I wanted more.
There's Callum Smith and Liam Smith. Callum Smith fighting, of course, your old stablemate John Ryder and friend. Interesting to see him down here ahead of that one, of course, supporting fellow Liverpudlian David Price, who is now making his way to the side of the ring. We'll wait to see whether there's going to be a post-fight interview or not. He looks like he's making his way straight out. Any clarification on...
Yeah, I want to know what his corner was thinking. And I understand, once again, I understand. You know, like, but come on, this is boxing. But in this case, it wasn't a referee, it was his corner. They know something that we don't know. They just like, all right, listen. They saw something and was like, yo, Chisora's going to fucking end him. But now what's next for Chisora? You know, his name is being bounced about for Alexander Usyk. You know, and I'm guessing that belt gets him a WBO ranking. He's now ranked in the top 15 of the WBO. You know, what route are they going to take him? Are they going to take him another, like, rebuilding type path? Are they going to revisit the Joseph Parker fight? You know, would he fight somebody like, what about that Daniel Dubois call? I don't think he want to go over there and work with Frank Warren and BT. I really don't. I really think they're going to have to throw him. Hold on, let's listen in. Please subscribe.
Talk us through that fight and how it went. Hey, listen, to those who don't know,
Please like the video, too.
This is number 40 fight for me. I'm an old boy in this game. And listen, I just came to stick and destroy. You know, I figure out if he catches me, he catches me. But if I catch him, he's gone.
What's it like boxing someone that I'm sure you would classify as a friend in boxing? You said it was just business.
Oh, yeah, it's just business, man. You know, he stepped up at a time to save the show. And shout out to David Price and his family and his team. You know, Joseph Parker pulled out, and then shambles happened, but he came in and stepped up.
There's some heavy artillery, big shots from both of you. Did he buzz you at all?
Yeah, he buzzed me. He caught me with a beautiful uppercut, and give a little salsa dance right on his corner there. But, you know, I recovered easily, and I came back and finished the job.
We'll hear what the Haymaker David Haye has in store for you, but you've mentioned Joseph Parker already. Obviously, he was out injured for the original opponent, and then we had Alexander Usyk, who you mentioned as well. Who do you want to fight next?
You know what? If we can get Joseph Parker ASAP, I'm ready to go. I hope this time he don't get a spider bite. So let's try and make that fight with Joseph Parker ASAP, and let's do it.
David, what do you want to do for Dereck? He's on a real roll now.
Yeah, I like the Alexander Usyk fight. You know, he's mandatory for the WBO. So if that fight can be done, then he'll definitely be a fantastic fight, and he can put the heat on him, and we can get ourselves a fantastic fight.
The top of the heavyweight division's moving around a little bit. Can you move Dereck into a position where he's on fringe world title level or in position to challenge for a world title? Is there a possibility there?
If he fights Alexander Usyk, who is the mandatory, then he's right up there. He's got a shot at the heavyweight title. So for me, getting Dereck into a heavyweight title shot is what he wants. So I'm going to do everything I can to get him there.
Thanks, David. Well done, Dereck.
Well done, Dereck, indeed. Getting congratulations there from Eddie Hearn as David Haye lays out a route to the... Dereck Chisora magnanimously saying that David Price had only had 3 weeks' notice. We know he'd been out against Dave Allen, was planning to fight next month. Perhaps that was a reason behind the early towel. There we have it. Dereck Chisora wins. He's just pulled his shorts down in the middle of the ring.
Like I said, I wanted more, but, you know, I understand he did take some tough shots, and it wasn't a referee, it was his corner that just was like, listen, that's it. In regards to Usyk, can he beat Usyk? Nah, not in my opinion. But do I want to see the fight? Yeah, it's a different style that we haven't seen Usyk fight. However, I would have liked to have heard Dereck Chisora mention it, but David Haye is the manager, so, you know, I don't want to see him fight a Tom Schwartz. You know, I can go, you know, the winner of Povetkin versus Michael Hunter, but that's a little too far down the line. You know, in regards to the timeline. No, actually, that fight can happen, the winner of that. You know, he's got options, and the reason why I'm not mentioning PBC fighters like Adam Kwiatkowski, you know, I just don't